Yeah, I don't remember a time when I wasn't building playgrounds. I was always building stuff for play. I grew up in the country, so we could dig holes and I built tree houses that were 30 feet in the air. It scared my parents to death, but I wish kids had that freedom now. And so it means a lot to me to create a place where increasingly it's difficult for kids to have a chance to use their body in the most powerful way that they're able to at that moment. What does it mean to me to be a play designer? It gives my life meaning. What I've learned in the 50 years that I've been doing this is that it's easy to do the same thing, or maybe change the color, something like that. What's hard, and we're talking about play now, play predates humanity. So you're dealing with something that's really old and has a lot of history in it. And to try to come up with something novel and new is absolutely daunting. And the existing stuff is good. So we wanted to keep all our good stuff, all the good ideas, but wherever possible, we moved beyond that into something nobody's ever seen before. So when kids come in here, they get a different experience than they're going to get anyplace else. I design for failure, and I think that's the big difference. I want to have kids fail a lot. Here, kids can throw themselves off the top of this and get up and laugh and run off. So failure actually produces learning. It produces incentive. It's a funny phenomenon. One of our goals was to be able to change the configuration so it was a novel experience. So on one hand, you have something that's extremely familiar, but it's different. So it re-engages. The term I use is complexification. You can complexify a space simply by changing the orientation of the pieces, where the horizontal ladder used to be up here, and now it's down here, and now it's something else, an entirely different experience. But the thing is the same. So you have familiarity on one hand and then novelty on the other, which is very different than the standard playground equipment, which is always the same. Kids don't come in here just to have a physical experience. They come in here to sing songs, to tell stories, to have a facilitated imagination. And that is so much easier when you can configure the space to support that kind of activity. Play is driven by biology, and there are certain patterns to that, and that's why I use the term primal. First experience a child has is mother this close, right, face. But what that becomes eventually is language, is the whole social bonding. There's spinning, there's sliding, there's running, primal impulses that the brain, the body, the child has to have in order to develop. The kids are going to play. Hey, you can take a kid to the Safeway and there's a bar there, they're going to turn on it. What I have to design for is to have the parents be willing to bring their kids in here. It has to look beautiful, it has to have the functions, it has to be there, and then suddenly not only is the kid doing what they would do with the random rail, but they're doing it in the presence of their parent. They're doing it with the parent, and that's special. They'll begin to discover they have skills in one area and maybe not so much in another. And that's really important because they're going to be guiding that child for a long time. Our clients are really interested in a lifestyle. They want to be known as looking for the best. Now, I think that coming here is the best, and this stuff says, expect the best.